Hi, it's Inzauto. I'm here at E3 with the creator, designer, and mastermind of indie game Darkgame, Eddo Stern. We just want to find out what this game is all about because I got to play it and I thought it was really cool. So, Eddo, what exactly is Darkgame about?
I guess there's a few aspects that make it maybe an interesting game. The general premise is a sensory deprivation game, so basically I think of separating the player and the character, and there's sort of a dynamic that as the player loses senses or becomes weaker, the character becomes stronger. So one of the main examples of that in this demo is the player will become blinded in the game and lose their vision, but when they're blind, their character gets much more powerful.
Right, yeah, you get to, when you lose your vision, you actually get the ability to shoot. So you have to, you have this great ability, but then you're totally hindered in another way. And I thought that was really cool. But what's like the other really interesting point about the game?
Okay, so the game uses a special hardware device, which basically lets players feel the world, which they can use whether they see or not. And it allows the game to be accessible for blind players and deaf players as well. So part of the design is to allow a game that has all different kinds of players playing together in the same environment, even players with disabilities, and the game compensates for that. And the device, the head device, which is over here, allows another way of seeing, if you will, in the game, so that when you're blind you can actually sense entities in the game.
Right, so what exactly does it do as you're playing?
The game basically tracks the other entities in the game by pulsing your head, giving you direction and proximity.
Awesome. So you're getting like these pulses on each of the 8 directions on top of your head, and that tells you which way to go, where to find your prey if you're the hunter, or where to find the next suit to become the hunter if you're the prey. And it's really it really engrosses you, and it's really an incredible experience. Do you have any other plans to try to use this on other games?
Eventually, we just filed a patent for it and are going to start working with some institutes for the blind, and in a way use it as a platform in that category, so open it up a little. But for me, my main interest is really the device as attached to the game, which is about sensory deprivation and access. So, for me they're very tied together, but I can imagine other applications.
Yeah, I really liked it. So what exactly are you trying to do? Are you trying to get it published? Are you going through any avenues to get this thing out there for everybody to play? Because you want to play it.
Yeah, one of the things I'm doing next is porting it to the Xbox. So basically, hopefully, in a year or so, redesign the device so it can work with the Xbox, something you can buy for under $40, then go online and play multiplayer version of the game, which has a lot more tactical layers and sort of other complexities. So team-based PvP with blind players, for instance, playing as character classes, so they can say I'm blind, so the game will give them other powers and compensate for that. So
that's really cool. We see all this talk about expanding the gaming industry to bring in casual gamers or different age ranges, but you're really working to expand it out to people who thought they just weren't able to play video games at all, and I think that's really great.
Thanks. I think for me also, I've played a lot of games for blind, designed for blind players, and I found them very lacking, and I also really didn't like the idea that those communities are completely separated in the age of sort of multiplayer gaming. So why not use the medium, in a shared space? And I don't think I haven't seen any game like that really allows the communities to interact with each other, because that's kind of one of the advantages of sort of the internet and our technology. Yeah. So a game might be a good place for that.
Awesome. So how about we play a little one-on-one and show the readers what it's all about?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay.
I'll
get on this side. He's going to take... head over here. There's my screen. You ready? All right. Okay. So right now, I've got this pulsing on the front left portion of my head. So that's why I'm moving this way. He's kind of going faster than me. And we have to find a robot that should be coming on. Oh, there it is, up in the corner. That red robot suit. So I'm in front right now. So I'm gonna get there first. So he's already running away because he knows I'm about to kill him. So I just lost my ability to see. So I'm just following the pulses on my head to try to find him. He got a background. So now he's blind, he's trying to shoot me, and I'm trying to get over to where the next robot is going to come out. Oh, and he's blasting. So there it is. See, he could also shoot the robot and really screw it up for me. Awesome. Yeah, he let me win for TV, you know, for the internet, for the sake of the internet. All right, so that was Darkgame. I won. He let me win, and
That's what he said.
yeah.
That's what I said.
But the reason that Eddo is able to be here today is because of the Indiecade Indie Games Showcase, and Eddo wanted to say something.
Yeah, I just wanted to give a plug to Indiecade, which basically is bringing unusual indie games to E3, and it's always been harder to get in here, but you know, I think Indiecade's doing us a lot of good.
Oh, absolutely, definitely doing a great thing.
More of that. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah.